Hey guys, I'm back with another YouTube video. Today I'm going to be trying to solve riddles.
How many months have 28 days?
All of them.
When asked this question, most people would say 1 February.
No, all have 28 days.
Not know how to answer. The actual answer to this riddle, though, is all of the months.
Yeah.
Every month of the year has at least
28 days. Yeah.
Most have 30 or 31. Number 2, two father, two sons riddle. Two fathers and two sons walk into the store. They each buy a candy bar for 50 cents, but they spend $1.50. How is that possible?
Oh, there's a grandfather,
Well,
there's a father, there's a son.
Father and a son who went
Knew
into
it.
the store. The grandfather and the father are the two fathers, and the father and the son are the two sons.
Yeah.
Number 3, railroad riddle.
Oh,
Railroad crossing without any cars. How do you spell that without using the letter R? That. T-H-A-T. The question asked how to spell that.
I'm so dumb. I was like,
railroad.
what?
Number 4, the royalty riddle. In a large room sits the king, the queen, and a set of twins. With all of these people, there are no adults in the room.
They're beds. That's the answer. I bet they're beds.
How is this possible? They're all beds. A king-sized bed, a queen-sized bed, and 2 twin beds. Number 5, the woods riddle. How far can you run into the woods? Halfway. If you keep running, you'd be running out of the woods. Number 6, the pack riddle. There are 2 men in the desert, and they both have backpacks on. One of the men is alive, and his pack is open. The other man is dead, and his pack is closed. What is in the dead man's pack?
A parachute.
A parachute. The man alive had a parachute in his pack, but it opened. The man with the parachute in his pack that didn't open fell to his death. Number 7, the need, want, use riddle. There is the thing. The manufacturer doesn't need it. The buyer really doesn't want it, and the user doesn't even know that he's using it. What is the item?
Oh, what's it called? A coffin. A coffin.
A coffin. The manufacturer is alive, so they don't need it. The person buying a casket doesn't want it because it means that a loved one has died, and the person using it doesn't know because, well, they're dead. Number 8, the word riddle. I am something. I am the beginning of the end. I am the end of time and space. I am extremely essential to creation, and I surround every single place. What am I?
E.
I am the letter E.
Yeah.
End start with E. Time and space both end with E. You cannot write the word creation without the letter E, and the phrase every single place starts and ends with the letter E, so it surrounds the phrase. Number 9, the what am I riddle. I dig out very tiny caves. Sometimes I store silver and gold in them. I can also build bridges of silver, and I can make crowns of gold. They are the smallest bridges that you could ever imagine. Eventually, someone is going to need my help. Unfortunately, there are many people who are afraid to accept my help. Who am I? The dentist. They drill in the teeth and fill them with gold or silver fillings. They make dental bridges for people with missing teeth, and they fit patients with crowns. Everyone needs the help of the dentist, and some people have a huge fear of the dentist. Number 10, the E riddle. What am I? I start with the letter E, and I end with the letter E, but I only contain one letter.
E.
What am I? The answer, by the way, is not the letter E. I am an envelope. It starts with an E, ends with an E, and the envelope in question is stuffed with just one letter to be mailed. Number 11, the Oscar riddle. This is a visual riddle. You're supposed to find the one Oscar statue in a sea of C-3POs from Star Wars. The answer is circled in green. Number 12, the fish riddle. This is a riddle that most people get wrong. The riddle says there are 10 fish in a tank. 2 of the fish drown, 4 of them swim away, and 3 are floating. How many fish are left? The answer is all of them. Fish
They're all
can't
still in the
drown.
tank.
And if they're in a tank, well, they can't swim away either. And all fish can float. All 10 fish remain.
I knew that. I just...
Subscribe for more.
Let me see if there will be. Let me try to find some more. If I whatever display.
His heart and soul into his gym. One second wasn't there. So Jim visited OfficeDepot.com.
Everyone loves a good riddle. It can be agonizing trying to come up with the answer, but once you finally figure it out, you feel such a sense of accomplishment. Are you ready to put yourself to the test? If so, subscribe to our channel and give this video a big thumbs up. Let's see how many of these 10 riddles you can answer correctly. 10. A murderer has been condemned to death. He has to choose between 3 rooms to face his fate. The first room is full of hot and raging fires. The second room is full of assassins carrying loaded guns. And the third room is full of lions that haven't eaten in 3 years. Which room is safest for the man?
None.
Give up? The answer is the third room. Lions can live 1 to 2 weeks without food. But if a lion has gone 3 years without eating, it'll surely be dead by the time the man enters the room. 9.
I'm so
Here's
dumb.
another riddle that is sure to leave you stumped. He who makes it has no need for it. He who buys it has no use for it. And he who uses it neither sees it nor
It's a
feels it.
coffin.
What
We
is it?
already did this one.
If your answer is a coffin, you're absolutely correct. Go ahead and give yourself a pat on the back. The coffin maker has no use for the coffin because he's still alive. The person who purchases the coffin obviously cannot use it either. And the person who uses the coffin is dead, so they cannot see it nor feel it. 8. Okay, here's another topic that really stumped us. Even if they are starving, natives living in the Arctic will never eat a penguin's egg. Why not?
Oh, because
The
there are
answer
no
to this one,
penguins in the
natives
Arctic.
in the Arctic won't eat a penguin's egg because penguins don't live in the Arctic. All penguins reside in the southern hemisphere, and the Arctic is not their natural habitat.
I
7.
knew that.
If you've gotten the first few questions correct, you're on a roll. But we're convinced that this next riddle will definitely trick your mind. A man walks into an art gallery and concentrates on one particular picture. The museum curator notices this and he asks the man why he is so interested in the painting. The man replies, "Brothers and sisters, I have none. But that man's father is my father's son." Who is the man in the picture?
His son. His
The
father.
answer is, the man in the picture is his son. Since he doesn't have brothers
I
nor
was right
sisters,
first.
the statement, "my father's son," is referring to himself. 6. How are you doing so far? If you've been stumped a few times, don't worry. These questions are definitely tricky. Here's another riddle to boggle your mind. You are a bus driver. At the first stop, 4 people get on the bus. At the second stop, 8 people get on the bus. At the third stop, 2 people get off the bus. And at the last stop, everyone gets off the bus. The question is, what color are the bus driver's eyes?
How are we supposed to know this? Or am I just dumb? Blue.
Since the question starts off by saying you are the bus driver, then the answer is whatever color your eyes are. Get it?
Oh,
5.
darn it.
Can you
So
name
dumb.
3 consecutive days without using the words Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, or Sunday? What's your answer? If you said yesterday, today, and tomorrow,
I said
you
yes.
are absolutely correct. Those are the only consecutive days you can use without actually naming the days of the week. 4. Okay, don't be so hard on yourself if you get this next question wrong because it's definitely a toughie. What do these 3 things have in common? Dogs, diamonds, and double plays.
They all have D.
The answer is, they're all best friends. A dog is a man's best friend, a diamond is a girl's best friend, and a double play is a pitcher's best friend. 3. Okay, make sure to listen to this next question closely if you want to get the riddle right. Are you ready? Let's go. A man is asked what his daughters look like. He answers, they are all blondes, but 2, all brunettes, but 2, and all redheads, but 2. How many daughters does the man have?
None. I don't know.
If you answer
I
3,
can't read it.
you're correct. The man has 3 daughters. One is a blonde, one is a brunette, and one is a redhead. Pretty tricky, right?
Yeah.
2. Here's a
I
brain
didn't
teaser
even
that
think.
really fooled us. There's an electrician and a plumber waiting in line for admission to a show. One of them was the father of the other's son. How could this be possible?
One of them's a grandpa.
The answer is because they are husband and wife. Did we fool you yet? 1.
Yes.
We saved the trickiest question for last. Are
I've
you ready?
only got like
Here it
3.
is. What is black when you buy it, red when you use it, and gray when you throw it away?
Newspaper.
The answer is
I don't know.
charcoal. When you first purchase charcoal, it's black. After you light it, it turns red, and once you throw it away, it's an ash gray color. Did we leave you stumped?
Yeah.
How many of these riddles did you get correct? Your total in the comment section below, and don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up.
2, basically. Let's see if I'm a genius.
We're back again with yet another set of riddles that will put your mind to the test. If you're new to our channel, don't forget to subscribe and please give this video a big thumbs up, because today we're going to test your brain power with 10 tricky riddles only a genius could solve. 10. A farmer purchased some chickens and goats. When his wife asked how many of each he bought, the farmer said he had
I don't do this riddle
4 animals with a total
challenge,
of 140
'cause I'm
feet
dumb.
between them all.
No, it's a full screen.
Everyone loves a good riddle. It can be agonizing trying to come up with the answer, but
Yeah,
once you
for
finally
sure.
figure it out, you feel such a sense of accomplishment. Are you ready to put yourself to the test?
Okay.
As you may be aware, we made a video on riddles that will mess with your mind a few months ago. So, if you would like to test your brain more than this, feel free to give that a watch after this video. With that shameless plug out of the way, here are 5 riddles that will blow your mind. I will give you 30 seconds to try and solve each riddle.
30.
If you need time to think, by all means pause the video and resume whenever you're ready. Please be sure to leave a like and a comment, and a massive thank you to you all who have left some amazing comments on the last video. So, let's get right into this. A father and his son were traveling in their car when suddenly they crashed. The father was killed, however, the son survived but was badly injured. He was rushed to hospital where he required surgery. However, when the doctor came in, the doctor said, "I can't operate on him, he's my son." Who is the doctor?
His mother. I'm pretty sure it's his mother. Did you guys come up with anything else? Gosh, 30 seconds is a long time.
If you still can't get your head around this riddle, you may just kick yourself. The answer is quite simple, really, and usually overlooked for some reason. The doctor is the boy's mother. Since the boy's father died in the crash, it certainly can't be him, unless he was a ghost or something. So, therefore, it must be the boy's mother who is the doctor.
Oh, son.
A police officer walks into a room with no windows and finds a dead man who appeared to have hanged himself from the ceiling. The police officer was left puzzled, as there was no chair or table beneath the man, which he might have jumped off of. All that was present beneath the man was a puddle of water. How did the man manage to hang himself?
He didn't, because he's dead. I don't know. This is so confusing. I don't know. I think I'm wrong. These things are so hard.
The puddle of water is the key part of this riddle that would lead you to solve it. And no, the man did not wet himself, for those of you wondering. He was actually standing on a block of ice. The man just simply played a waiting game for the ice to melt, and that's why the puddle of water was present at the scene.
Oh, I'm so dumb.
At a crime scene, a dead body of a man lies on the floor, with blood oozing out of
Why
his
did
head.
these all have to do with
The dead
dead
man has a
bodies?
gun in his hand, and a tape recorder is found by his side. One of the investigators at the scene picks up the tape recorder and plays it. The following message is heard. I am tired of this life, and so I have decided to relieve myself from the worldly pains. A gunshot soon follows. The investigator, therefore, declares this investigation as a murder investigation. Why?
I don't know. Because the guy killed himself and he didn't... I don't know. Shouldn't that be suicide? That was confusing. What the heck? Where's those fucking more answer?